Hey guys, I just wanted to make you a quick recording based on the levels that I spoke about this morning in Monday's markets. And one of the reasons for that is I just wanted to add a little bit more clarity. One of the things that I tweeted after I posted this morning's video is that be aware that market conditions can change quickly as new levels are created, so don't take the entries as guaranteed. They're based on how the market is looking when I send them out. Now, that's not so pertinent when it comes to the Bund. I called a level in the Bund to sell here at 62.99, and you can see it hit it initially, traded off a little bit, and then continued pushing higher, and actually went and hit the stop that I spoke about in this candle here. You might be interested to know that I didn't trade that on the account that I'm running for edges for ledges, and that's just because core spreads doesn't quote the Bund. But nonetheless, it was a losing trade. And moving on to the New Zealand dollar, you'll see that when I sent the recording out, the market had just really put in this little swing point here and was coming up, and it looked like I was about to get filled. Now actually what happened is the market turned ahead of my sell area and then sold off, and then went to that area again, and at that point, as it was coming up, I actually cancelled the original sell order that I had in play. And the reason for that is because this level, I was aware of highs, would now likely become the FTA, and in actual fact you can see that is exactly what happens. You know, if you left the order in, we trade, we do fill it more or less at the high, we back straight off, but we can only get back as far as the prior highs before continuing higher. Again, on an interesting note, if you do watch that video closely, you'll see though that I said I'm running a wide stop on it because I didn't want an initial stop above the thrust candle here, but if the market breaks the level, pulls back and bounces here and then moves to a new high, I will be out of the trade. And so what you can see is that really, even if you still took this trade, this is where you should have been out on the close of this candle. And again, although I didn't take this trade, if I had taken this trade, that would have saved me a considerable amount of money, because you can see that if my stop had been just beyond this high here initially, and I'm risking 2% of account, I would have got hit for 2% of account. If you're having it up here and you're closing it there, then you're losing a whole lot less than 2%. If we work it out, we had an original 60 pip stop, selling at 84s, putting a stop 70.42 plus spread, which would be 70.44 for me. And if you close it out on the close of this candle, which is 89s, let's add on 2 pips for the spread, you're closing it out at 91s, then you're losing 7 pips. And 7 divided by 60 is 0.11 R. So whereas you would have lost 2% on the first trade idea if you'd used a tight stop, when it comes down to it here, you're losing very, very little. Not even a quarter of 1%. And so that's just what I wanted to go through. Just to bring on the account, so you can see that I'm not talking bullshit. You can see the balance is the same up here. And the activity history, there's the New Zealand dollar order that went in, and then you can see the order is deleted. Alright, so there was no trade, transaction history, nothing there today. Cheers guys.